Well, there's a new twist in this entire confrontation between the wrestlers and the Wrestling Federation of India. Few wrestlers have boycotted the wrestling event at Gonda. Gonda, you remember, is the center of politics for the WFI president. He's a local politician from there, a political heavyweight. These wrestlers have boycotted the event to stand in solidarity with the wrestlers protesting at Jantar Mantar. Pranshu Mishra reporting all the developments live from Gonda. Pranshu, over to you. Tell us what's happening.
Yes, that's right. In fact, the first update, that is the entire flex, which was earlier, having those pictures of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, party's national president, UP Chief Minister. That poster has been now replaced. That flex has now been replaced by this Open National Senior Ranking Wrestling Tournament, which is in FSGR Women Wrestling Competition, slated to start from tomorrow. Now, the interesting thing had been that few wrestlers, women and men wrestlers, who were basically from Haryana, they have chosen to boycott this event. We got to get in touch with them while they were leaving, and they said that since their brothers and sisters are protesting there for a just cause in Delhi, we will not be attending this event. Having said that, it's a very small number of people who have left this event, so we'll not say that there is any sort of challenge or threat to the very organizing of this event. And at the moment, even as we go live, you hear those Vedic mantras being chanted. So puja for that event, which is going to start tomorrow, that has already started. Brij Bhushan's son, Karan, who is also the vice president of the Wrestling Federation, he is presently conducting the puja. MP himself is within this premises, but probably hold in some room, talking to someone on phone. So what we can tell is that Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, all through this day since morning, has been consistently on phone talking to people, probably trying to get a sense of what is transpiring in Delhi, how much support he still enjoys within the federation, the political support he enjoys within the party, and after that only he'll come in for a press conference.
Yeah.
So the time, it's already 4. We were expecting that for that press conference to happen any time now, but it seems that there is still some delay. But before that, few wrestlers have left, and I'll again say it's just a handful of wrestlers. 6 to 7 people were there who have left this venue, saying, citing support for people protesting in Delhi. So what does Mr. Sharan has to say? I think a clarity will emerge in some time from now. But before that, the puja and the rituals marking the beginning of that event for tomorrow, that has started. And that flex having Brij Bhushan's pictures with BJP stalwarts, including Prime Minister, UP Chief Minister, that has now been removed, and it has been replaced by this flex, which announces the commencement of the Open National Championship, in which, of course, the senior players are, of course, not participating.
Pranshu, I want to understand two things from you. I remember just about an hour ago when you were reporting, there was this Pratibha Samman Samaro, and there were these big banners of the Prime Minister, top leaders of the BJP, which were present at that hoarding. That was at the back, and you had the WFI president really sitting. So the change of the banners or posters, is that intentional, deliberate, or something that was supposed to be part of the protocol and the meeting? The second question that I want you to address is that Brij Bhushan, when he earlier held a press conference, the day when the protests had started, he had said that these are only a handful of wrestlers who are sitting at Jantar Mantar, and 90% of the wrestling community still stands with him. So though this may be a very small number of wrestlers, but at his stronghold in Gonda, when they come out and protest, it does hold a significance and importance.
Well, talking first about the flex, see,
yeah.
Often there are subtle things, small events that give you a larger picture. So yes, no doubt that this flex was supposed to come up here, but the point is that the original flex being removed, the flex which echoed the political connections, the political clout of Mr. Brij Bhushan Singh, that has been replaced by this poster. So that clearly could be read in as an indicator of the sort of political pressure which Mr. Brij Bhushan is at the moment. And I think, there is a strong possibility that he also might have been asked, or someone would have suggested him that this is not the opportune time to hoist your pictures or, showcase your pictures with the galaxy of BJP leaders, including the Prime Minister, UP Chief Minister, UP's two Deputy Chief Minister. And that well might have been a reason that suddenly this poster, this flex has been brought in. But we don't have a clear answer to it. But this replacement of the banner clearly speaks a lot about the sort of pressure, the sort of trouble in which Mr. Braj Bhushan Sharan Singh is at the moment. Now, talking about the number of players who are coming here, one of the organizers told us that around 300 players, wrestlers from all across different parts of the country are coming here. But today we saw a few of them, 7 or 8 people, few men and few women, going back saying that they are not willing to be here because their heart lies in support with people who are protesting in Delhi. Is this number, tended to go up? We'll have to see. But as of now, it's only 6 or 7 people who have left these venues citing support for protesting wrestlers in Delhi.
All right. I also have more of my colleagues Anshul and Arun Dhata who are reporting on the story from Jantar Mantar, and also a crucial meeting with the top secretaries that was happening at the residence of the Sports Minister, Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur. First, cutting across to Arun Dhata, who's getting us more details. Arun, first to you. A crucial meeting was being held. You had the top secretaries sitting together in a huddle trying to figure out if there can be a solution. What really came out of the meeting? Have your sources indicated anything to you? What is the political chatter that you can pick up?
Well, see, Anusha, yes, of course, the DG, the SI and the Sports Secretary and the Joint Secretary Sports, they were all present here at the residence of Sports Minister Anurag Thakur. And we have learned from our sources that they have a plan to sit with the wrestlers here at the residence of Anurag Thakur. But they didn't turn up for this meeting. And after almost 1.5 hours, we've seen all the officials leaving the residence of Anurag Thakur. Remember, yesterday, the talks were inconclusive. It ended on this note that they will meet again today on breakfast. That was decided yesterday when the wrestlers left the residence of Anurag Thakur. But they didn't turn up for this meeting today. Anurag Thakur, we are told, has cancelled all his appointments, all his schedule for today. He was here waiting for the wrestlers to come, but they didn't turn up for this meeting. And apparently we also saw that all the officials who came here for meeting with the wrestlers, they also had to go back after waiting for almost 1.5 hours. And as we speak at this moment, Anurag Thakur is still inside his residence, but the point here is that the wrestler didn't turn up for the meeting. So we can say that in a way that they have rejected the proposal of the Sports Ministry. Even yesterday, when this meeting happened for almost 4 hours, we have learned that various solutions were given by Anurag Thakur to the wrestlers, but they were adamant on their demand that they will not end their protest. They will not listen unless the entire body of Wrestling Federation of India is suspended. But there is a process and a protocol which needs to be followed. Sports minister or sports ministry cannot just dismantle immediately this body because it's an autonomous
Arun,
body. And
you rightly pointed out that there's a procedure that exists for the dissolution of any kind of body.